Hey guys, welcome back for another vlog for Smart Money Saturday. Hopefully you guys are having a great week and hopefully your weekend's off to a great start. So just a little disclaimer, I have been so sick this week and I don't know if you can hear it. I'm definitely feeling a lot better, but I've been it's like a stomach flu or a bug or something hit me, and I think it might be allergies, but I really don't know. I know that like every season change, I always get like a little sick for like a week, and then everything is good after that. So it could be the allergies. I hope that's what it is. I'm in like maybe day 3, so hopefully it'll go away soon. But I have so much I wanted to talk to you guys about, so I didn't even take notes, so I'm gonna improv. Is that the word? Improv. I don't know. Did you know what I mean? I'm gonna say it off my brain, right? Off my mind. So anyway, let's see. This week has been very productive. Even though I was sick, I still was able to get things done. I went to a meeting yesterday for one of my contracts, and we received a paper check, which we get a paper check like every other pay period or whatever. They give us a paper check. But anyway, I deposited that to my savings account, so that check was 100% and went to savings, which goes to toward the $15,000 for my down payment for my home. And as of today, I'm 46 days on my countdown. So 46 days until I have the $15,000 saved. So I'm excited about that. I'm making progress, and that's keeping me motivated. I have this countdown app on my phone, and I look at it every day. It just keeps me motivated, and just kind of knowing what I'm working toward. I've been around people and watching some YouTube channels, but just even some of my colleagues, we were talking about real estate, and so that brought that back to my mind. Like a couple weeks ago, I had to renew my real estate license. I'm an actual real estate broker in North Carolina, but I'm inactive, and I'm a full broker, meaning at any point I can either do two things. I can sign with a brokerage firm, or I can start my own brokerage firm if once I get I have to say like a certain amount of hours to be a broker in charge, but I could be my own firm. I could have my own firm. So that's kind of where I'm at in terms of the career for real estate. But I'm definitely not really focused on that, not right now. I really want to focus on real estate investing, which is obviously down the line. But my goal for this year is to buy at least like maybe 2 small properties later on in the year, of course. But that is something, and so I was talking to a colleague about that, and it's something that she's working on right now, and it motivated me even more to get past these the first 6 months of this year and accomplish the goals that I have set for these next 6 months, so that I can get to that, because that's the exciting part about it. Like being able to pay off the debt and then start to really build generational wealth. That is exciting to me. The investing, just watching your net worth grow and increase, that is so exciting. And so, like I said, it motivates me even more to make sure I'm working toward getting these goals accomplished. Now, as you know, I don't work a full-time job anymore. I'm 100% self-employed, and I think this is week 3 or 4. I'm not really sure. I lost count now, see, because I haven't been feeling well. So, but I think it's week 3. It's either 3 or 4. And when I started to feel sick this week, that's when it really hit me that this is such a blessing to not have to work for anyone. I don't have to call in and say, hey, I'm not feeling well, can I take the day off? Or I'm going to take the day off, and I didn't have to do anything. I was just like, you know what, let me reschedule and shuffle around my clients, and let them know what's going on, and I might feel better later in the afternoon. I go see them in the afternoons, or however I wanted to do it. So I was able to have that flexibility, and like I said, this week it really hit me that I really have my freedom to do that. I'm so grateful. Now, I guess the negative side of that is that like I don't have that income anymore. So you guys, if you've been following me for the past 6 months at least, then you know that I used one of the paychecks from my full-time job, my previous job, to pay my expenses for the household expenses. So without that, now I literally have to, like for this week, this week, the clients that I saw enough clients to make sure that I covered my household expenses. So the money that comes in next week will go straight toward into my like spending account, which goes toward paying the bills, and the money from the week after will go to my savings account and things like that. So I'm excited about that. Also, I increased my caseload for one of my contracts, and I'm going to decrease the other one. So I increased my caseload again for the contract number 1, the one that I originally had, the first one. And I did that because we get paid once a month, and it'll be like a big paycheck, you know, all in one. And with the second contract, since I get paid every week, or I can do it bi-weekly if I wanted to do that way, because I submit my invoices weekly or either bi-weekly. But though that income can just pay the bills, and that way I can know that this big this big chunk of money is going to go towards savings. So after the $15,000 for the down payment for my house is finished, I will immediately start working toward the $15,000 for my emergency fund. And let's say on average I make about $5,000. I can make about $5,000, $3,000 to $5,000 a month with one of the contracts. And so if I do that and then add some of the other money from the other contract, like I can hit my goal, which is I think May 1st is what I have for the emergency fund. So that's about $30,000 from now till May 1st. That's $30,000 that I plan to have saved up. But once I'm done with that, I can focus on getting my car, and then focus on paying off my student loans. Now the good thing about it is my book will be released sometime around that time. I'm actually waiting on my contract to come in, my official contract, which they were working on, getting everything, you know, good and right, which I'm so grateful they're taking their time on making sure everything is fine-tuned, because that's the legal part of it, you know, and I want to make sure everything is good. But once, I think around that time, I should be getting, you know, I should release my book, so that the income from that should be able to help me pay off my student loans. So I'm excited about that. And by then I would already have my house and have my emergency fund already set up. And then if I have any extra, you know, as residual money comes in, I can start using that to buy properties and, you know, go into the investing world. So I'm excited about how things are playing out and moving along. You know, I'm just so grateful. I really am. Like I told you guys this, over the last 6 months, I went from working one full-time job once I moved here to Atlanta, to working a full-time job in one contract. And then I started working three jobs basically. I had a full-time job and 2 contracts, and now I decreased down to 2 contracts and very much flexible schedule. So I'm just grateful and excited about the trajectory of my life and the way things are going, because the sky's the limit. And then once I tell you guys who I'm working with and who's publishing my book, and you see the connections and everything that can come from that and will come from that, I think everything will make sense. And I'm just so excited because you know, God has already told me, like, you can't even imagine what's about to happen. Like, you think you got things planned out, but I'm about to blow your mind, like, on a whole nother level. And that, like, literally at least once a day I cry, like like I cry, like I'm like, oh my God, I can't believe this is happening. But then again, it's like, yeah, God promised me this years ago, and he told me, you know, if you stay faithful, you sacrifice, and you put in the work, you do your part, you meet me halfway, I'm going to meet you halfway, and I'm going to give you all of the desires of your heart and more. So I'm excited about that. I talked to my daughter today, and she's excited. We're excited about decorating her room and setting up her little filming station, because she wants to vlog and all that kind of stuff. So I'm just so excited. I really, really, really am. And I know, you know, next month, once I cross over and get this $15,000 saved, finished up, then I can start looking at houses. So that in itself is amazing, because like that opens the door, like my next level. I can start, oh my God, I can't even imagine, like so anyway, guys, leave me a comment below. How are you doing on your journey? Have you switched things up? Are you making progress? Are you stagnant? Is something going on? Let me know. Thank you guys who have subscribed. I love you guys. Thank you for the amazing comments, keeping me motivated and keeping yourself motivated and encouraged. I'm so excited, and I will see you guys next Saturday for Smart Money Saturday. Thank you for tuning in.